He is just such a nuisance when Viper is in the server.
Oh, and TSM starting things off with a quick flash from Subroza through that mid position to take that mid control. And they are really taking the fight right now straight to FaZe. And this is kind of a problem. FaZe are not expecting to take these fights so early on. You can see Babyface push so deep. And the rest of his team are trying to make their way up through the cave, splitting into the A site. And Corey on that Yoru is going to find one entry. But it might not be enough here because TSM still holding great position towards that A site. And it's just getting worse here for FaZe. Up to Baby J now. I believe they know exactly where Baby J is. Oh, that's a flick and a half from Baby J. Lots more to be done here, though. This is very difficult. Exposed from multiple positions. Trying to find those 1v1s. And there's the reset. Baby J might make this one actually work. Gets the oh, just gets shot before he can get around the corner with the spike. There was enough time to rotate as well. But that's going to be a wrap. TSM winning the first round off of a mid-aggression.
Baby J is a gem. I don't know how FaZe managed to find this guy and have him be teamless, but every time, I mean, I just toot his horn so much when I watch him. Like, it's so ridiculous. His aim is insane. I feel like he would be a top-tier duelist if that's the agent he decided to play. But I love that he chose to play Sentinels because he has such creative setups. And I can't wait to see how he uses cams here. Let's go. He's going to get that up top Halls lurk going. This is a full Marshall by Dan. What?
Yeah, this is great. I am a big believer in the Marshall. And, you know, FaZe, they have a lot of distances to play with. So if TSM make mistakes and they give, you know, openings, expose themselves on these angles, they could have, you know, they could be very problematic. But Baby J will get caught off guard, unfortunately for him. Just looking for some info. And it's just these 4 Marshalls left. But again, these 4 Marshalls can do a lot. You know, if TSM are peaking these longer positions and trying to play for information, the Marshalls may be able to punish that.
Yeah, he's just playing super passive on this B site, using his cam to spot both the angles. Subroza comes down from the hall shoot, clears out mid. This is becoming real telegraphed. The TP though, Dan, the TP.
Yeah, you know, Corey working on that Yuri play. Ooh, this gets stifled very quickly though by Hazed. And there it is, a flawless actually, so a lot of potential with those Marshalls, but nothing at all really working out. So TSM once again starting this off nicely. Bang with 5 kills already actually as well. So that res is almost charged up. FaZe looking for an all-out assault onto this B side though, it looks like, Sean.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be an all-out B play. I think the Viper wall is going to cut through the B site by that little half wall. I'm not sure. They're not posturing really for elbow. Yeah, this is just going to be a straight B hit with Baby J lurking mid. I think he's the player that's going to win or lose this round for FaZe.
Bang looking to find some timings around elbow, and yeah, FaZe in a really great position. What's the retake going to look like here for TSM? Wardell's on the operator already. Might be awkward for him, we'll have to see. Oh, that's great. Deep Poison Orb coming through to assist Baby J. Baby Bay. Baby Bay so ready for this one. Oh, turns with the flash. And it's actually going to work out there for the first frag at least. Leviathan is going to convert 2 off of the Spectre. And in fact, actually, TSM looking amazing on this retake so far. Baby J has to come through here. Has to bide his time. The trigger discipline. Able to take down 1, but the time is against him. Has to push forward into the Sheriff of Subroza. And TSM doing a great job on that retake.
Yeah, that's one of those rounds where FaZe will probably look at it afterwards, and the way they handled that retake wall yesterday was to push into defender spawn. TSM looked kind of ready for that. They didn't have any people on the flank, right? They were super ready for the spawn push. But maybe planting on the opposite side of the pillar so that way Baby J's flank, you know, can have some success, right? He couldn't even see the spike defuse coming in. There was no shot of winning. So the retake wall on B holds true. Love that. I think it's Leviathan. Yeah, Leviathan puts that up on the take. They molly the back left corner, and it's just, there's not many fights you can take if you're on FaZe plan.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting to see if FaZe can find the adjustments they need. They're back on a awful buy, but they'll do what they can. The charge here from Corey. Able to get close to the TPs. Bang, straight through the toxic screen. That's a little bit scary. You see the flashes sent through the toxic screen as well. And there is that TP from Corey to reset the position. And pretty much everyone from TSM is just huddled up in that spawn position. The defender spawn, of course.
Subroza is on a really, really late flank. He's actually going to regroup and go elbow. ABJ coming through spawn behind. He's so late, though.
The push is coming into the site in the meantime as well. And that's a clear sign now. The pressure is on now for BabyJ once again. He gets some extra damage in. There's one. Looking for another kill at least. Denied by Leviathan. TSM will pick up another round. But spike planted, so a bit of extra cash for the team. And FaZe will be back in with a buy in the next round. What are you looking forward to seeing, Sean?
Yeah, I think FaZe has really quickly recognized that this B site is free. Like, TSM doesn't really have much interest in fighting for it. They have these plans to retake it. So FaZe is just going to probably keep sending it B and just tinkering with the post plant, trying to figure out something that works to hold the site. Like I said, I think just simply planting in the open. I know that that's super risky because you don't have mid control. You get spammed through the Viper wall. But with no Sova to reveal your position, it might just be the play.
Let's focus around the B elbow as well. Again, looks like FaZe, really want to make this B site work. Oh no! Corey taken down through the smoke. Bang is just
right
waiting.
Up on that trip.
Really good delay though here from TSM. FaZe haven't really been able to start their round just yet. Maybe Jay is in a forward position, but if he can't get past the trip, then it doesn't look like too much is going to happen here for him.
Yeah, I love how we've just visibly seen the impact of these support players on TSM this round, right? The Viper smoke wall at B, just bleeding the time. The Sage wall at elbow, followed by a slow. Just everything's very annoying. And then the Cypher trip to stop BabyJ from pushing through. All the support players played a role in this round for TSM.
Yeah, TSM are really looking like not just one or two, but like 3 steps ahead in a lot of these situations. FaZe got a lot of value against Luminosity by kind of rinse and repeating, just trying to scale on one side or the other. And TSM aren't really allowing FaZe to even set up.
No, this is crazy because this is nothing like what we saw yesterday, right? When we saw LG in the server. I feel like FaZe can't even get set up for these B hits. TSM is just stalling them out. I would have thought it would have been like Wardell to open up the rounds, maybe Subroza to throw some pop flashes, but it's actually the other 3, the support players on TSM, just really stepping it up on this defensive half.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And this is a great... Oh, okay. I thought Wardell was actually going to hold that. Looked like a swing was going to come in, but... The Marshals... FaZe are hungry to swing with these Marshals. There comes on to Fury as well. Oh, good blind comes in as well. BabyJ. Baby Bay over the top with the knives. Looking to see what we can find here. This is really awkward at the moment. Baby Bay might be able to find something here.
Hayes is still in the sight.
Yeah, it's so insane that he gets the timing onto Corey as well. I don't know how Hayes is getting all of this value around the pyramids. Viper's pick comes in as well. TSM slowly starting to make things happen here, but Baby Bay still alive with the knives. Able to get one more. Oh, beautiful stuff from Baby Bay. Just bang left. Can Baby Bay close it with the Blade Storm? Looking a bit labored, but he gets it. The ace from Baby Bay off of the Blade Storm. So much calm and poise from Baby Bay.
He is so filthy with the daggers. He is so good with the Jet Blade Storm. My goodness, his movement. He's impossible to catch. He's always refreshing his knives. Jesus, look at him. He's just updraft dashing into the middle of the open, takes out Wardell. That was a big find. And then clearly taking out the Viper's kit on Leviathan. That's what really swung it into FaZe's favor.
Yeah, that was really awkward too. Baby Bear was waiting for a long time to find the right moment, but he found it. And speaking of which, WARDELL will find it in the beginning of the next round. It's another similar look here from FaZe, just looking to assault the B side quite quickly. And you know, typically TSM have been good on the delay, and you can see it again. Oh, the delay. See the value of Sage here. So difficult. The rotation's already here, Sean, to assist. Bang gets 3 kills out of this one. And the spike's down in front of the smoke. There is just too many ways for TSM to slow down these pushes, and FaZe cannot get in.
Yeah, the Viper Sage combo by this B site. We have yet to see Corey get a TP off, a gate crash into this B site. Whereas yesterday against LG, I feel like he was just doing it every time. He was able to get the gate crash to the back left corner, flash in. Maybe they could dash in behind him. But something about the Viper Sage combination just allows 0 aggressive plays like that to happen. Absolute lockdown stuff from TSM.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Track them down.
FaZe are going to have to do so much work on the second half. Still, though, a lot of time left, opportunities left in this first half, so I'm not trying to write them off or anything like that. We'll see them changing their approach here as well, looking to go into the halls.
Finished.
Oh my, TSM. Great stuff there from Baby Bay. Corey with the dimensional drift, and there's some over on the map now here to FaZe, possibly. Corey looking to see if he can get something out of this. TPing back, resetting off. Ace is pushing mid. Oh, finds the perfect timing. The TSM revs in as well into subroza. So the numbers game truly paying off here now for TSM. 4 versus 2. FaZe, they have the spike. And a minute left, but only 2 players to work with.
I have to say, Bang on this Sage, tearing things up. His impact is just so clearly obvious on all these rounds. And the res to make this go into a 4-on-2, it's insane. Sage's value on Breeze, you just can't quantify it.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, and I've been really impressed by Bang too, just every time I've seen him of late. With TSM. Fantastic player, and there we go. The move is made by FaZe, and 10 seconds to go. Finished off by the shock dart.
10 seconds left.
Nice move there from Raucus, but it is too little too late. No time to plant the spike. Now the round is won by TSM, as Raucus tries to stay alive. Is he going to get another kill out of this? Maybe. Maybe not. Subroza takes him down, and 7-2-1. I mean, Sean, so the first map first half was 8-4 TSM. The second map's first half was 9-3 TSM.
Yeah.
Are we going to see a 10-2 TSM to kind of follow the pattern?
Oh, I see what you're doing. I see. It honestly, it looks like it's in the cards, Dan. It looks like it could happen. And this is all with WARDELL having a relatively quiet series, by the way. Like, I think if WARDELL actually had the performance like he's had throughout this event, TSM would just be dumpstering FaZe right now in this series.
That's a bold push from Subroza. You talked about him playing this like a duelist. That's absolutely what's happening. They get taken down, though.
Ooh. Oh, teach me, baby bear. Give me the nerd cam location. Baby J, I'm sorry, I did it. Oh my god, I confused it.
That's a pretty nice one.
I love that.
Yeah, I wasn't saying anything once that camera was on screen. I just wanted to doubly make sure you're able to get your comments in about that one.
Yeah.
But you talked about WARDELL having a quiet game. He's going to have to anchor this side. He does have some assistance from Bang. In fact, now he's gone. It's up to Bang behind the toxic screen. And
I know exactly where you are.
oh, well, his hand is forced now. Oh, he actually able to catch Baby J. Oh, repositioning. Ooh. Bang is so good on the stage, on anything. And there's 2 players left here. Spike has to go down. It's going to take Corey out of the fight for the moment. In fact, Corey's actually TPing back. He's going to rotate to the A side. That is some real Yoru shenanigans coming through. And Zachary's going to be deep on A already.
Oh, what if this trip gets a kill? Damn. It would make my day if this trip gets a kill in the Viper ult. No, Zach found it.
Hazed might try to prevent this from...
10 seconds left.
Oh, no.
Down.
Zachary able to take down one more. He has just enough time to plant the spike, but might have to go for the frag instead. Doesn't get it off of that Marshall shot. It was so close.
That was
Maybe it wasn't
so
close, but there was one shot at least
Yeah.
that was possible. And Zachary is trying
I think
everything.
that was a good play by Zach, actually, to plant outside of the Viper ult, because he has to stick the plan, and your enemy definitely thinks you're going to stick it in the Viper ult. So sticking it right outside like that might actually be the play. People probably question why he did that, and I think in that scenario, it might be the better idea. They're sending a B again, Dan. We get the nerd cam once again.
And WARDELL might get more action here as well. He's really deep on this push. There's a drone that's going to deal with WARDELL. Pushes him back. FaZe running it forward. Oh, bang. Just before the toxic screen goes up fully. Able to take down Baby Bay. It's a huge win. Duelist out. And soon we might see the Duelist in for TSM. WARDELL pulls out the Blade Storm. And there it is. Already paying off.
Out of charges.
3 players left.
Wow, look
There
at that
is
slow molly.
not a lot to work with here for Corey. He's back against the wall, but still making it work. The Dimensional Drift will actually dodge the next fight, the trade attempt. But now Corey's alone against 3 players. The Seeker is chasing. Oh no. And the defuse is coming in. I don't think there's anything Corey can do to stop this one. He's going to try to peek it. And Corey, he does so much damage, but still TSM pick up the round 9-1.
Yeah, I mean, despite how much I played Yoru, I actually didn't know until about a week ago. The Seekers can hit you in your ult. It confused me so much. Those Seekers are like one of the only things that can get you in the Yoru ult. So he actually had to run from that. That was an insane play by Corey. Like, he's running from it the entire way. And he gets the window and he almost wins the round. If that spike was planted for him, I think he might win it.
Yeah, his aim was looking super sharp there as well. Viper's Pit in the cave instantly here coming through from TSM. And pretty aggressive as well is Bang around elbow and Cannon. He's actually going to be pushing behind FaZe. And FaZe are getting slowed down here.
Whoa.
Baby Bay, though, with the Blade Storm is going to take down subroza. Looking to try to convert onto the site. Oh, unable to find the value, but does have teammates there pushing at the same time. So the A side will be cleared. The entries have been made. And finally, FaZe are looking like they have a lot to work with. Advantages, in fact.
Enemy remaining. Spike planted.
And we're just
WARDELL's
trying
alone.
to, you know, set the script in the 10-2 scoreline for you. You know?
Absolutely.
I hope WARDELL got the memo.
Be pretty important for him to stay alive with this operator. Kind of looking like that's going to happen. They have to be careful now.
Oh, I love it! I've seen WARDELL do this before, where he purposely tanks a trip to bait a peek. I was getting so excited. I thought it was going to work. It's the most 200 IQ thing. If you see a Cypher place a trip like that, and you know he has to swing to kill you, and you're as fast as WARDELL, and as good as WARDELL, so basically none of us can do this. You purposely run into the trip.
Yeah. Yeah, you're totally right. That's exactly... You could see it on the X-ray there. That's absolutely what he was doing.
I knew he was going to go for that when he saw the trip. It's so sick.
Okay, well, FaZe, you know, they got one more round on the board. 2 on that scoreboard for them. Focusing rounds. Cave in the hole as well. Again. Oh, WARDELL. Double tap.
What?
Zachary, I don't know what's happening there, but hey, gets the kill. Subroza's down. And look at the Raptor split coming through now. Great angles to work with the Baby Bay. WARDELL is going to be spotted by Baby Bay. And both cloudbursts come through. 3 versus 3 now. So much time left. The spike's actually in cave right now, but we'll finally make the cross. Raucus can get a spike down by the pyramids.
What about that Viper?
Oh, and the flank from Baby Bay is working out nicely there.
Planted. 1 enemy remaining.
That's down to Baby Bay to try to clutch this 1 versus 2. Catches the jump peak. Oh, WARDELL actually is going to be there to provide the cover. TSM, that's the 10-2 shot. There we
It was
go.
written. It was written in the cards. You know, we're just here to tell you guys how it's happening, you know? There's the 10-2 score line you were referring to.
Switching sides.
Okay. Based on what we saw before, Sean, How do you feel about FaZe going into this next half?
I feel terrible. I feel terrible right now about it because TSM is on another level all of a sudden. WARDELL, after I mentioned his name, decided to just kill everyone and not stop. He's playing so aggressive. I think TSM runs away with this entire series at this point because they have so much momentum. And the only half they've looked bad is the second half of Ascent. Every other half, they've looked like the better team.
Yes, they're looking amazing right now. But anything can happen. We'll see if FaZe can be the masters of the comeback on Breeze. Find out after the break. We are back, FaZe. I mean, we got to answer the question, can they come back in this one as well? Because they have shown the propensity to be able to do this, Sean. And we've seen some great stuff on Breeze from them. But we were left feeling like things were a little bit flat at the end of that first half. So will things be different as they switch sides?
Oh, they better hope so. I mean, what propelled them into that win on Ascent was Corey just absolutely dumpstering that B hit. And here he is again, set up at the right site. You know, he's at the A site. Oh, what is this innovative wall right now, that Leviathan? It's like a wall that blocks mid vision and it goes up into A halls. Ooh, this is interesting. Looks like they're...
Yeah.
I'm actually not sure what site they want to go to. And Baby J gets a clean pick on subroza and all. What is this one way?
Really
that was
insane.
insane.
The opening. Oh, nice shot. That's a spike too. The Corey has found the spike. And another head's going to appear. You talked about Corey dumpstering people. It's definitely looking like that. He's looking for another one here with the Sheriff. Very controlled stuff from Corey. His teammates aren't with him either, so he is out here alone.
One enemy remaining.
Said Zachary at distance with the classic, and Leviathan's got 10 HP against 3 players.
It's a very, very difficult clutch for Leviathan.
Hate to see that, the Wisp, but I don't think it would have mattered too much. Amazing round coming in from FaZe to kick off the pistol, and Corey, I mean, you brought it up, like he was amazing on Ascent in the pistol round, and this is no different. Finds the spike, really good game sense to figure out like where to be looking for that follow-up. Hits a very precise shot, and that it just went all downhill for FaZe, for TSM rather, from there.
I want to be there, Dan. I want to be there on that beach, you know?
Well, I'm sorry to say,
Corey.
Sean, you're just casting Valorant instead.
The double duelist A set up with Corey and Baby Bay. Corey smells this lurk from hazed.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see if these pistols can find some timings, but they're playing really good spots here that they aren't really in a position to be surprised.
Oh.
Good shot from Wardell. Gonna need some more of that. Nice flash,
Spike
but
down A.
it's looking more doable here now for Bang and Wardell. ABJ's getting closer around the pyramids. I don't think that they understand that he got so close. The Spectre is rattling off as well, and that's the distraction for Zachary to finish off the last player. And beautiful stuff there. FaZe. Going to make it work against the Eco, but the hardest test is yet to come. If they can pick up this bonus, now we can start talking about the comeback, I think. But I feel like it's very hard on this map with the ranges that you have to deal with to win these bonuses.
Yeah, it is. It's very, very difficult to win these rounds on Breeze, especially when you spread out into a base setup like FaZe is doing, where everyone's just going to get the normal fights they would get if it was a full gun, right? There's just 3 on A, there's 2 towards B. TSM has like this really good slow default setup running right now. Viper looking up top A halls, breaks some Cypher util, and Bang finds the opening on Corey.
Yeah, just
It's one
pushing
way
the
cage.
issue there.
One way cage up in the halls that Baby J's using is just netting him free kills.
They definitely need it right now. TSM have just destroyed this A site. Maybe Jay's got to do a lot here, but doesn't get what he needs, leaving Raucus alone. And it's looking quite difficult. Again, it's the bonus, so we'll see what extra damage Raucus can do. It's a couple tags actually with that one, so he's got info on 2 players.
Spike planted.
Does he do it? Takes the plunge. Hayes now knows exactly where he is. Hayes had to have heard that, right? I don't know, actually. Maybe the sound doesn't go that far, because Hayes is still looking up top.
Or the jump peak, though. I think Bang spotted this. Yeah. Spectre not going to really perform at that distance, as we kind of mentioned, and TSM are going to close on the rounds. Bang with, I think, a 4K there. That was pretty immense from him, and Bang just delivers. Just
Really
this guy
does.
is really nuts.
I believe
just
when I was
enjoying
looking
him
at
so much.
Yeah. I believe when I was looking at the statistics for TSM coming into this matchup, he's actually fairly close behind Wardell. You know, like he has had a very, very good performance throughout this Challenger series. And I think he was initially given a lot of criticism, actually, from some of the players on FaZe. I think some of the players on FaZe said he wasn't the type of player that they should have been picking up.
Yeah. I'm going to see TSM
this
focusing
setup.
on this A site once again.
There's no vision, man. Look at this setup.
Rebate. Looking for that peek on Cave and exposing himself a little bit there. That's actually going to work out, it seems, from FaZe ultimately. TSM were doing a pretty good job to bait out some of the peaks there, but they had to convert on the frags as well. Res comes through from Bang. And they're still trying to work this A site. He's going to wrap around from mid. Takes down Raucus. The trade is there at least.
Unlucky.
Very tense stuff here for Zachary. Oh, he gets 2 straight out the toxic screen. And he nails the headshots. One more player to go. And into the loving embrace of Corey instead. Leviathan's going to fall. And that's TSM falling and just not finding the ground that they needed. FaZe looking... I mean, we kind of asked the question, you know, what do we need to see from FaZe? And they are just looking so good at holding these full site pushes.
Yeah. This is very impressive from Zach. You know, the counter Viper wall. I thought the Viper util on TSM was just S tier, right? The wall cutting across the site, the poison cloud to block all vision from that right pyramid. And then Sky could definitely send flashes out, right? A Trailblazer coming through. None of it got any value, though. Even a res wasted by TSM. Oh, dear.
Oh, Corey. Oh, man. He's actually doing so much work here off of the dimensional drift.
I know
One-way
exactly
smoke.
where you are.
Yes.
There's another one way. That is nasty, isn't it?
That is filthy.
I wonder if we're going to see more focus on that B site then for TSM in the rounds to come. Broza with that lurk. Gets caught out.
One enemy remaining.
Very spread out right now. The spike from on Bang trying to make his way across to this B site with this Marshall. It's not a lot I think they're able to do with this one. Gets taken down and another round in the back for FaZe. They are bringing this one back now, Sean. They're looking extremely confident. And again, the question now is, are TSM going to change their approach? Because FaZe are really locking down that A side. They've got a lot of excellent utility and options. Do TSM want to keep just running into that?
I think the problem is that, you know, they are a little bit weary of going into this B side against a Cypher with 2 trips and a Sova. It's what I mentioned earlier, right? You just have a Viper wall to protect you entering the B site. So a Sova playing elbow combined with a Cypher, both agents that give you visibility on the other side of the wall, makes things really scary.
And we have those same opening Viper walls from both teams as well. Seeker's coming through to try to punish the Viper's pits. See if subroza can find that. It looks like that's not going to happen. subroza still keep creating pressure towards A, but at the same time, we get the push from TSM into this B side. So they are going to that B side after all. Bang opening it up with the entry again. Baby J unable to find the timing. Bang defends. Oh, great
What a
shot from
shot.
Baby J. Picks Wardell out of the sky. Now FaZe in trouble for the first time on this half.
Last player standing.
Oh, this is a very bad look for Zachary. Oh, nice shot though. Finds the Viper at least. The
Ooh.
Choppy Classic's going to finish him off.
Match point, Dan. 12-6 for TSM. And Hayes picking up the off and closing out the round. Who would have thought? The offing Cypher. Bringing us to 12.
Yes.
Jeez, Bang's sitting up there at 24 frags. I mean, we keep talking about him. Did we get the double blade storm this round? Ooh, that'd be spicy.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I'm enjoying... I really want to see FaZe stay alive in this map. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so much from their defense. They are on the knife's edge right now. They can't make a single mistake. Wardell looking for the quick shot off of the updraft there and keep poison orb at the end of the holes to try to prevent vision of the defenders. It's going to allow a lot of space for FaZe early on. The push actually in mid coming through from Zachary, Sean.
Oh, Dan, Baby Bay's up here all by himself, and I believe subroza, does he still have the trailblazer? He doesn't. Ooh, so they have actually no information possible that could... I think Baby Bay could feast right here on an A hit.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, wow,
No.
just like that. 4 players down for FaZe. And that might just be it here. It is going to have to be an ace clutch for Baby J to pull this
Spike
one off.
planted.
He needs someone to give him something. There's got to be some mistakes made here by TSM, and Baby J's got to be good enough to punish them.
That orb makes things 20 times more difficult. I'm going to say, Dan. Oh, oh.
There it is. The flawless to end things. Bang, getting the kill no less. Amazing, amazing performance from